present The Castle, a sitcom set in the filth, grime, stink and brutality of the Middle Ages, with some nice music.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Sir John.
Mail's arrived. Letter for you, Charlotte. Looks like it's from one of your parents. How are they?
Mother's away in Switzerland with her skiing instructor. She says she's looking forward to going down on the Matterhorn.
Oh, very nice. What's this magazine? Celebrities Looking Rubbish.
That's mine.
I just can't work out the appeal of those magazines.
It's simple. Famous, beautiful, rich people looking unattractive and sad.
Oh, my God. Joan of Arc, what has she done to herself?
That's what comes of burning the candle at both ends.
It's her funeral.
And one in a plain brown envelope. Asian chicks.
That's mine, Father.
What's that about?
It's a farming magazine for real.
Oh, it's not like you to be interested in farming.
Yeah, well, each week they focus on, different domestic animals.
I see next week it has a canine theme. Big puppies.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to tidy up the water closet and all that.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
It's a letter from the moneylender, Lord Berkeley.
What does he want?
Well, he wants his money back, or he's going to repossess the castle.
Oh, no.
But on the bright side, he's not allowed to pay himself a bonus this year.
Here you are, sir. 2 boiled eggs with a regiment of toasted souls.
Ah, thank you, Duncan.
And I've painted faces of your enemies on the eggs.
Excellent. Now, let me slice off the heads of the eggs like I sliced off the heads of the Assyrians in the last crusade. And the yolk doth run down the sides of the egg like yellow gore. And then the soldiers march up, a-dumpty-dumpty-dum, and dip themselves into the blood. And then the analogy ends, for I am biting off the heads of my own soldiers, which in an actual battle would be counterproductive, i' faith.
I can see you're pining after a military adventure.
Ah, yes. Conquests give one purpose in life. I fear I have become fat and slothful with a lack of fighting. What think you?
My lord, you look the model of manhood.
Duncan, I have no need of the downy softness of a woman's flattery. I need no punches pulled. What thinkest thou?
To be honest, basically, you're a fat-bellied, lardy porker. Your body has grown soft and fallow with the pimply texture of a corn-fed spatchcock, and your fundament spreads like kneaded dough on a kitchen table.
Have you finished?
The other knights call you Sir Flabberly.
Yeah, all right. No need to go on about it. God, you're really hurtful sometimes.
You asked me.
Well, if you're even half right, it's no wonder Lady Anne isn't smitten with my charms. If I'm going to have any chance with her, I'll have to get fit.
Also, you're going a bit thin on.
Oh, shut up.
Merlin, pull up a chair. Whoa! I didn't mean make the seat move towards you on its own. Frightened the life out of me.
Oh, sorry, sire. Force of habit.
Look, there's a credit crunch, and Sir Robert of Peston says we've got to make some economies. The bottom line is the castle doesn't raise enough revenue to support this number of staff.
You mean you're letting me go?
Well, you're a very talented man. I'm sure someone out there would like a handyman who can build a kitchen island unit and create a 5-headed hyena from scratch in the same afternoon.
It is a unique skill, sire.
Yes, and let's be honest, it's a useless one. I'm afraid I'll have to give you a week's notice.
I understand, sire. I don't suppose you'd want to look after Puff?
Who's Puff?
The magic dragon that I conjured up. I can't seem to find the spell to return him to his natural habitat, the land of Honolulu.
Not really, Merlin, no. We've got a couple of cats and a hamster. I don't think a dragon would fit in. And anyway, with Anne and Charlotte around, which is a bit dangerous.
No, I've weaned him off eating maidens. He's quite happy now with a toasted cheese sandwich. Toasts it himself. He's as good as gold.
No, sorry, Merlin, no. Maybe you could take him to Battersea Dragon's Home. I hear that they're very good.
All right, Sir John. Well, thank you. Shall I put the chair back?
Yes. I meant no.
One lark's tongue, butty and chips.
Coming up.
Charlotte, what did that guy on table 3 want?
I can't remember.
I told you to write down the orders.
Yes, but it looks much cooler to just stand there and remember them. Began with an R.
Roast. Risotto.
Artichoke.
Merlin, what are you doing here?
Sir John sacked me.
Wow, things must be bad. Well, what's going to happen to Puff the Magic Dragon?
I don't know what to do with him. I don't think he'd survive in the wild. When he gets nervous, his pilot light goes out.
Where will you go, Merlin?
Well, I could have got a job at the annual gathering of witches and wizards in Glastonbury. It's a music festival, but they've cancelled it this year because there isn't enough mud.
Shame there isn't a festival here in Woodstock. We could sell meringues or sausage rolls or spit roast pork butties.
That's a great idea.
What, meringues?
No, having a music festival.
Oh, whose idea was that?
Yours.
What a great idea.
We could sell tickets. Merlin, you could help organise it.
That's such a good idea.
Then we'll make enough money to save the castle and keep you on.
I don't think I've ever had an idea before.
We'll go and tell Father.
That's a brilliant idea.
A 3-day festival of music.
It's a great idea, Sir John.
We could call it the Festival of Woodstock. 3 days of peace and music and mud.
Well, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It was my idea.
That's cool, Charlotte, for real. I could do some rapping with my homies. We could call ourselves the Eton Boys with Attitude. That's boys with a Z.
Yes. That's how you always spell it, Henry.
Banging, we're halfway there. We are the boys from the hood. We're bad, but not bad as like bad, but bad as in something that rhymes with hood. Hey, Char, you're wicked, man, but not wicked in like
Yeah,
wicked.
thanks.
But...
We've got the point, Henry.
Now, come on, Father. Please say yes.
Well, if De Warren agrees to let us use his land, and I'll have to put it to the council first.
Thank you, Father.
Let's go and see De Warren.
Are you sure it's wise to go jogging in full armour, sire?
Yes, this will burn up calories by the 1,000.
All right, let's get you to the back door.
Right, I shall go once around the 3-acre field.
Visor's fallen down again.
Damn thing. Look, just point me towards the fence and I'll go.
There you are, my lord. Keep going towards 10 of the clock.
All right.
All right. What a total nutter.
What's that over there?
Looks like a knight in armour. Jogging.
He's going round in circles.
And now he's heading straight for that tree.
Oh, surely he must have seen it.
Gammon blast this thing.
It's De Warren.
Is it?
Sir William, are you all right?
Is that the angelic voice of Lady Anne? Ah, yes. How beautiful you look, even from below. Good day, Lady Charlotte.
Cool codpiece.
Nike Air Max.
I love the transparent cushion unit and the rollerballs underneath.
What? Ah, whoops. Forgot to do them up.
Let me help you to your feet.
Ah.
Are you in pain, my lord?
No, but I am seeing double. I'm being dazzled by 2 orbs. If you could just lean forward, Lady Anne, to obscure the sun. Ah, that's better.
I wonder if I could ask you something. Would you let us use your land for our rock festival?
Of course, by all means, as long as people clear the rocks away afterwards.
Not that kind of rock, my lord.
It's a rock music festival.
Oh, rock music, eh? Yeah, interesting. Well, I see no reason to say no. In fact, from here, I can see 2 very excellent reasons to say yes.
We'll go and get started. You sure you don't want to get up?
I'm very happy in my supine position, thank you.
Oh, well, don't stay there too long or you'll get a bit stiff.
Too late for that, I'm afraid.
Thomas, you're not going to use that sound synthesizing machine again, are you? I don't want all those random noises going on.
I fixed it now, sire. I was operating it with my feet and pedals, but now it works using my fingers, so it's digital. Watch. Call the meeting to order! Order! You see, sire? Oops. Order!
Lord save us. This is a proposal to stage a 3-day concert of rock music in the grounds of Woodstock Castle. Comments from the floor?
Jedediah Wainwright, Noise Abatement Committee. It's outrageous.
Shut up, Wainwright, you buffoon!
We don't want thousands of long-haired hippie hip-hoppers, rocky music and free love. Why should love be free? Why can't they pay for it like the rest of us?
Yes, well, we'll make sure noise levels are regulated. Lady Mannings.
What about the sewage? All those people, they're going to generate a lot of sewage.
Yes, good point. We will be digging new latrines, of course.
Jedediah Wainwright, Environmental Health Committee.
Shut up, Wainwright!
That's outrageous. With all those huge mountains of sewage piling up in the village, it's going to look like Coventry.
We could ban any kind of bowel activity while they're in the village, on pain of death.
Hear, hear.
Yes, I don't think that's very practical. We'll put a motion to the floor.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
All those in favour of the festival say aye.
Aye!
Against?
No!
Approved.
That's outrageous!
Order!
Thomas.
Sorry.
Duncan?
Yes, my lord.
I have just had an interesting conversation with the Lady Anne about rock music. Is that a subject you know anything about?
Actually, yes. I was in a small rock combo while I was at the Vatican. We were called the Infallibles.
Well, Sir John is having a rock music festival on his land.
Oh, how exciting.
Given my knowledge of rock music is less than the Pope's knowledge of contraception, I thought you might enlighten me.
Well, a rock band consists of lead lute, bass lute, rhythm lute, and a drummer with a drum kit.
What's that?
5 upside-down lutes tied together that he hits with sticks.
And to what purpose exactly?
Well, they go on tour and play concerts. They call them gigs. For thousands of young people who are off their heads and sorted for ease and whiz. It's about bringing harmony to the world through music.
Ridiculous. I'm not having a bunch of peaceniks on my land.
There are other perks, my lord.
Yeah, like what?
Not that I know much, but apparently after the gigs, groups of girls loiter around hoping to cop off with members of the band.
Is that so?
You see, sir, women find members of rock bands very, shall we say, alluring. These women are called groupies.
Gropies?
Close enough. But of course, the last thing you want on your land is groups of attractive young groupies queuing up to be involved in random boinking.
Boinking?
It's a rock and roll term for carnal behaviour.
For a man of the cloth, you're remarkably well informed.
Yeah, I did work at the Vatican, sire. Sin was my speciality.
Oh, we wouldn't want any boinking. Of course not. How absurd.
Right, Thomas, this is going to tax your ingenuity. We have to build quite a number of latrines.
It won't be a problem, sire. I've perfected a movable water closet which sucks out the effluent and pumps it through a series of pipes onto a barge, where it is sailed across the channel and dumped on a French beach.
Fantastic.
Thank you, sire. I adapted the idea for an invention of Lord Dyson, which never really worked.
And what do you call this portable loo?
The poo shed.
Well, Duncan, I've researched the subject and I've decided to be a rock star.
You can't play any instrument and you're tone deaf.
That never stopped Metallica. True. In faith, Duncan, through music, I will elevate myself to a rock god in the eyes of Lady Anne. She will be in awe of me as I shake my booty and rattle my ding-a-ling.
Lord save us.
But the first thing a rock star needs is a band to make him look good. I put an ad out for jobbing musicians, and I've already had a response from one Lord McCartney of Kintyre.
Never heard of him.
Well, I'll see what he's like. Oh, by the way, this letter came for you.
Oh, I recognise the postmark. It's from the Vatican.
Yeah, next time, can you tell the Pope to put a stamp on it? I had to pay excess postage. Stingy git. See you later.
Right, let's see what old Big Hat wants. Oh, dear.
You know, surprisingly, I'm very excited about having the cream of English rock music in the castle. Thomas, how are the poo sheds coming along?
Well, the prototype is a great success, sire. Since it opened up on the heath, Sir George de Michael hath found it especially to his liking. In fact, he seems to have moved in.
So we'd better start working out how we're going to do the catering.
Obviously, we'll have crisps and peanuts.
What?
And we'll have little pickled onions and squares of cheese on toothpicks, stuck all round a pineapple. It'll look nice.
Charlotte, there's going to be thousands of people here. It'll be packed.
Oh, right. We'll probably need some dips as well, then.
Come in. Ah, Cardinal Duncan.
Morning,
Morning,
Your
Your
Grace.
Grace.
Good day, my lord. My ladies.
Is anything the matter?
Well, sire, as the senior representative of the church in this area, I have to forward information about all events to the head of Rome Land Security, His Holiness. And I had a reply from him this morning.
Oh, does he want tickets?
Unfortunately, he has decreed that the event be banned.
What?
That is like so bad, man. I mean, bad in like really bad and all that and everything. You get me for shizzle?
I'm sorry, Chinese is one of my weak subjects.
He can't do that.
I'm afraid he can, being as he is God's representative.
But on what grounds?
On the grounds that rock music is the music of the devil, especially with names like Black Sabbath, the Satan's Disciples, and Lady Kylie.
Lady Kylie is not the devil.
It's a fashion thing, that hooded dress she wore in her last performance. His Holiness had one exactly the same.
That's terrible.
I know, he hates it when things clash like that.
I mean, cancelling the festival. It's just music, nothing to do with the devil.
Yes, I'm afraid that the niceties of that argument don't work with a pope who's just ordered the public burning of 50 heretics who were heard to utter the greeting, "How the devil are you?" Plus, he thinks the event will encourage lascivious behaviour and carnal acts between unmarried youth.
Yeah, strange coming from a man who's called Pope Innocent, and yet is apparently suffering from the pox.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, sire, but he is, after all, the sheriff, and I am but the deputy.
Do come in.
Morning there, Sir William. Lord McCartney of Kintyre.
So you wish to join my band, then?
Yes, my lord. I wouldn't mind, going out on the long and winding road again.
So you've had experience playing in public?
I've had a bit, I was in a great little band for a while.
What were they called?
Sir Paul and the other guys.
So, what instruments do you play?
Left-handed bass lute, left-handed lead lute, left-handed drums, and left-handed maraca.
Why do you play everything left-handed?
I was born upside down.
How unfortunate. So, let's hear one of your compositions.
Great. How about this one? Yesterday.
Yeah, not bad. A bit sentimental, though. Got anything more chorusy?
I could play one with a load of singing frogs.
Let's save that for later, shall we? Well, you're in the band.
Sir?
What else do I need?
Maybe a couple of girls doing backing vocals?
I see you are a man after my own heart, sire. The atmosphere always perks up around a bit of female décolletage.
I don't know about that, but a bit of eye candy never hurts.
Where can I get... brilliant idea.
My lord, I need to speak with you.
Not now, Duncan. Get Sir Paul here a bottle of sack and a ribeye steak.
I don't eat meat, actually.
Why on earth not?
I just think that meat is murder.
Don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure murder is the one where you drive your broadsword through someone because he worships a different god. Or is that evangelism? They're easy to mix up. Get him a cheese sandwich, Duncan.
But, sire...
And stick a lamb in the oven for me.
A man in Italy with a cloak and a funny hat can tell us what we can and can't do.
Yeah, I mean, he's acting like he's God or something.
Well, he's pretty close.
Father, we can't uninvite people. I mean, those Oasis boys, they just cry.
Yeah. They're so soft underneath, aren't they?
I think we should just carry on, man, innit?
Yeah, stuff the Pope.
Oh, I don't think we should start disobeying the Pope unless we want to grace a funeral pyre. If it's the infallible versus the inflammable, then I'm pretty sure who's going to lose. De Warren, come in.
Lady Anne, Charlotte. I can't tell you how excited I am about the festival. You see, I have formed a band, and I was wondering if Lady Anne and Charlotte might like to be my backing singers.
Oh, wow, cool.
But we can't sing.
Speak for yourself. I was in the All Hallows choir before I got thrown out for kissing that choir boy in the nave.
Yes, I don't know what you did to him, but he went from soprano to baritone in a week.
But we can't do it.
No.
Why not? Why has everyone got faces like unto a smacked fundament?
Yes, we've had a little bit of a setback, old boy. Apparently the Pope isn't a big fan of musical events.
Oh, what's the matter with him? He's a man of the world.
Actually, he isn't. That's the problem. And for a start, there's the issue of herbal substances.
What substances?
Oh, a particular weed. I believe they call it the devil's lettuce.
Oh, that. Everyone smokes that in the Levant. That's how we managed to besiege the city of Antioch for so long. I allocated a company of men to just keep the hubble bubble pipes filled for the troops. Before you knew it, 8 months had gone by and the enemy had surrendered.
But it seems, my lord, that all this is forbidden.
Who told you all this?
Cardinal Duncan. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Right. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Duncan!
Yes, my lord?
The Pope can't stop the festival. Who does he think he is?
He's the Pope.
Pope schmope. I thought you said he likes a bit of fun. All that dressing up on Friday evenings in the sailor's costumes.
That's in private. What he says in public is another matter.
Listen, I've waited months for an opportunity like this, and I'm not going to let an unelected Italian potentate put the kibosh on my fun.
But what can I do, sire?
I don't know. Give him backstage passes, free tickets for something.
He only likes Boyzone or Master Rick Astley.
Whatever it takes, Duncan, just do it. Grab him by the scruff of his ruff and tell him to lighten up, get a life. If he carries on like this, then in 500 years, no one will be going to church at all.
I fear you may be right.
Mark me, Duncan. This is a test of your loyalty. When have I asked you to do anything like this?
When we were in Tripoli, when you made me try and get 2 harlots for the price of 1.
It was happy hour. I need this, Duncan. Don't let me down.
I'll try, my lord.
Well, the big day's arrived, Merlin. Thank goodness Duncan managed to get His Holiness to change his mind.
Indeed, sire.
How are the arrangements going?
Well, I've beefed up the security on stage, put a few Hell's Angels in there.
Yes, I see we've got Beelzebub. And who's that scary-looking one on the end?
Lord Mandelson. We could have had Lord Campbell as well, but I thought not.
No, it's best not to concentrate too much evil in one place.
Aye. What's that you have there, sire?
Oh, it's De Warren's Hubble Bubble pipe. He asked me to look after it for him.
Evening, lords and ladies and ravers. Billy Bagshot here. Let's hear it for the Bagshot posse. Hooray! Next up, a very promising young local rap group, NWA, Knights with Attitude.
Oh, I think Henry's on now.
We are the boys from the hood, the night hood. We're good, we're not mean. We was given our colours look it by the Majesty the Queen. Although we wear armour, we never harm ya. Unless you try to attack us and then we disarm ya. We fight dragons and stuff. We're tough, we're rough, but we've got a lot of chivalry and all that stuff. We're totally skilled in the martial arts. We ride horses around. We don't drive carts. Every old lady we meet, we greet and lift her off her feet and help her across the street, even if she doesn't want to go there. So hello there, don't diss us. If we weren't around, you'd miss us. If there's any babes out there who'd like to kiss us, you'll find us on the street in rain, snow or drizzle, because we're knights with attitude for shizzle.
Right, Charlotte, we better get into our stage gear.
Righto. Dunna.
My God, Charlotte, what are you wearing? That dress barely covers your modesty by a whisker.
Oh, my God, I've wax. Have I missed something?
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, copy that. So, what do you think?
I think you look like a Turkish harlot on her way home after a rough night.
Well, that's the look I was going for, actually.
Just don't bend over or you might get more than you bargained for, especially near Sir Keith Richards.
Roger that.
No, don't. Come in. Oh, my Lord de Warren.
Oh, sorry, ladies, I didn't realise you were not yet dressed.
Oh, no, we are.
Odds bodkins. Then it's colder in here than I thought. May I say, whether what you are wearing is half on or half off, you both look stunning.
Thanks, but you are in full armour, sire.
Heavy metal. Quite appropriate, I thought.
I see.
Cool codpiece.
Ah, thank you. 'Tis modelled on the greatest of all lutes, the fender of Strato Castle.
What are all those knobs at the end?
That's for tuning it up.
Wow.
Don't tighten them any more, milady. It might snap.
Ah, Duncan, just in time, man. The band's about to kick off. Have a pipe.
Oh, thank you, sire. Last time I had some of this, we were on the road to Rome.
Yeah, really?
We ended up in Moscow.
Wow. Must have been a real bummer.
I still can't remember how we got there.
The festival's a great success. Enough respect for getting the Pope to change his mind, Daddy-o.
Actually, he didn't.
What?
I knew he'd never agree, so I didn't ask him.
Well, you didn't ask him? Whoa, we're going to be in, like, majorly deep merde here, man.
Oh, you won't, sire. I wrote to him taking full responsibility.
But, you know, going against the Pope's edict, I mean, whoa, you'll end up dying a martyr's death, blood.
Faced with the choice of loyalty to Sir William or to the Holy See, I know on which side my bread is buttered.
Yeah, it doesn't look as if you'll be eating any bread, but, or, you know, ever, or anything, or even, in fact, toast, for sure. Yeah, you dig?
I know, my lord, I do indeed dig, and I'm going to make the most of my last hours.
And now, lords and ladies, a new band headed by Sir William de Warren with a great lineup of musical nights. Big it up for Sir William de Warren and the Eclectic Night Orchestra!
Hello, Woodstock! Rock and roll! Give me an R! Give me an O! Give me a C!
Get on with it!
Okay, we'd like to open with a new number. Hope you like it. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Me.
Galileo.
The girls are looking good, sire.
My God, what are they wearing?
Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
Bismillah, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
Bismillah, we will not let you go.
By God, let me go or I will slice their guts with this blade of steel.
Oh dear, it's getting a bit carried away.
Let me go, I say, a foxy scoundrel.
Smashing up his lute, and he's throwing himself into the crowd.
No one's going to catch him with that suit of armour on.
I really think we should have let him go, actually.
Yeah, well done, girls. That was banging.
How brilliant was that?
What a buzz!
How's De Warren?
Oh, he's fine. Just a couple of broken arms and a bent codpiece.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Are you all right, Father?
Yeah, I'm really mellow.
My lord, there are soldiers here from the Vatican.
Sir John Woodstock.
That's my name, man. Don't wear it out.
We have arrested Cardinal Duncan on the Pope's orders.
What for?
It says here for heresy. Organising a pagan festival of the devil and being found naked in a yurt with an aromatherapist from Woking called Martin.
Duncan?
Might as well be hung for a sheep as a peasant, sire.
After a fair trial, he is to be burnt at the stake.
No, you can't do this.
It's all right, my lord. I have accepted my fate. Last night was a blast.
Whoa, this man has saved 10,000 souls here.
What do you mean?
Yes, Cardinal Duncan personally held a mass conversion for all these heathens, pagans, and general sinners and converted them to the faith.
Where's the proof?
The proof? Oh, the proof? Yes. Hold on a second.
Look, all the crowd are lighting candles and waving them in the air religiously.
And singing.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're singing Lady in Red.
In praise of the Madonna.
Well done, Charlotte.
Thanks. Just call me Ideas Girl.
Yeah, you see, Daddy-O? 10,000 new souls saved for heaven, represented by 10,000 candles and a song.
Well, that puts a different perspective on it, if you can just sign here to say we tried to collect.
Yeah, right. There you are. Excellent. Have a pipe.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Release the prisoner!
Thank you, sire. Everyone.
Not at all. We raised enough money to keep the castle going for a while, and we won't have to sack Merlin.
Oh, great.
Thank you, sire.
So you'll be able to keep Puff?
Actually, he's been adopted as a mascot and he's going on tour with trebuchets and roses.
Talking of Puff, have some of this.
Oh, thanks.
That's outrageous! That was The Castle by Kim Fuller, with additional material by Paul Alexander. It starred James Fleet as Sir John Woodstock, Neil Dudgeon as Sir William de Warren, Montserrat Lombard as Lady Anne, Ingrid Oliver as Charlotte, Jonathan Kidd as Duncan and Thomas, Stephen Kimman as Henry, and Lewis MacLeod as Merlin and McCartney. The music was by Guy Jackson, and the producers were Paul Mayhew Archer and David Tyler. The programme was a positive production for the BBC. We present The Castle, a sitcom set in the filth, grime, stink and brutality of the Middle Ages, with some nice music.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Sir John.
Mail's arrived. Letter for you, Charlotte. Looks like it's from one of your parents. How are they?
Mother's away in Switzerland with her skiing instructor. She says she's looking forward to going down on the Matterhorn.
Oh, very nice. What's this magazine? Celebrities Looking Rubbish.
That's mine.
I just can't work out the appeal of those magazines.
It's simple. Famous, beautiful, rich people looking unattractive and sad.
Oh, my God. Joan of Arc, what has she done to herself?
That's what comes with burning the candle at both ends.
It's her funeral.
And one in a plain brown envelope. Asian chicks.
That's mine, Father.
What's that about?
It's the farming magazine for real.
Oh, it's not like you to be interested in farming.
Yeah, well, each week they focus on, like, different domestic animals.
I see next week it has a canine theme. Big puppies.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to tidy up the water closet and that and all that.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
It's a letter from the moneylender, Lord Berkeley.
What does he want?
Well, he wants his money back, or he's going to repossess the castle.
Oh, no.
But on the bright side, he's not allowed to pay himself a bonus this year.
sire. 2 boiled eggs with a regiment of toasted souls.
Ah, thank you, Duncan.
And I've painted faces of your enemies on the eggs.
Excellent. Now, let me slice off the heads of the eggs like I sliced off the heads of the Assyrians in the last crusade. And the yolk doth run down the sides of the egg like yellow gore. And then the soldiers march up, a-dumpty-dumpty-dum, and dip themselves into the blood. And then the analogy ends, for I am biting off the heads of my own soldiers, which in an actual battle would be counterproductive, i'faith.
I can see you're pining after a military adventure.
Ah, yes. Conquests give one purpose in life. I fear I have become fat and slothful with a lack of fighting. What think you?
My lord, you look the model of manhood.
Duncan, I have no need of the downy softness of a woman's flattery. I need no punches pulled. What thinkest thou?
To be honest, basically, you're a fat-bellied, lardy porker. Your body has grown soft and fallow with the pimply texture of a corn-fed spat.